Hello, and welcome back to Anime Catch Up, the show where we catch up on the latest episode of Dragon Ball Super. I'm your host, Safaraz Ahmed, and on Anime Catch Up, we are the first to have access to the latest pages of the manga, and we love showing and talking to you guys about it. On today's show, we have a very special guest. He's the king of animation, and he has his own fan base. On the show, we have the one and only Chanel King.
Hello, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
I'm glad to have you on the show, Chanel. Chanel is a great animator and is also a fan of our show, and will always invite one of you fans on our show. Be sure to email us at dbs@animecatchup.com, and we'll pick one of you guys to come on the show. Just tell us who your favorite villain is and why, and we'll choose our favorite answer and email you back. Now, Chanel, before we talk about your amazing animation, what do you think about the latest episode 71 of the Dragon Ball Super manga?
Oh yeah. In this episode, we see Goku training with Whis, and he's on the path to becoming Master Ultra Instinct, which is like in the angel path.
Yeah.
And then we see Vegeta taking on the God of Destruction path, and he's trying to master the Hakai.
Yeah.
And also we see Granola, and he has a wish to become the strongest in the world, in the planet. And then after that we don't really see much of Granola, but then we see his alliance trying to manipulate Goku and Vegeta to come in the planet, so they can because they obviously want to attack them in the future, and that's their plan.
Yeah, the episode was quite amazing.
Yeah.
But I've always been thinking about this. We know Vegeta has always been shown as second best to Goku throughout the series. Do you think he would surpass Goku?
It's very hard to tell. We have always seen Vegeta as the second best in the series. Like, for example, in the Cell Saga and the Freezer Saga, we always see him last year. Like, we don't see him finish the battle. But however, in the Mao Saga, we see him close to beat him, but then one of his henchmen, one of Mao's daddy, eat one of his henchmen to make him power up, which made him stronger, which made it harder for him to destroy him. And I think there's a possibility of Vegeta getting stronger than Goku, and being the one that defeats Granola. But overall, it's known that Goku will come out stronger, the stronger character.
You know what that sound means? You guys hear that? It's planned question time, and we have a question from Richard Smith. Richard Smith has said in his question, Akira Toriyama has made Ultra Instinct as the form that is undefeatable. Goku has always won with that form. But do you think Goku will be given a new form?
I think Ultra Instinct is the main form for now, but Akira Toriyama will try to build the form even more. And then I think that in the future there'll be like a more like a god form, which is what I believe.
Okay, that's quite interesting. That's quite interesting to hear. An excellent question from you, Richard Smith, and an excellent response from Chanel. We hope you've answered your question well, Richard. And if you'd like us to answer your questions, be sure to email us. Be sure to send us your questions at animecatchup.dbm, and we'll pick one of your questions and answer it right here on our show. Now, Chanel, one of the reasons why you are a very special fan, not just for our show, but for the whole Dragon Ball community, is because of your top-notch animation. Now, tell me about it. How do you make such great animations of the show?
I've always loved Dragon Ball ever since I was a kid, and I love the combination of animation and TV shows, which made me get into this job. I tried to make some of my own animations, and I got inspiration from the Dragon Ball Z franchise and the shows. And currently I'm working on my own one right now about the Granola arc.
And luckily for you guys, we have an exclusive preview of this animation. Let's see it.
深めてきた気がするぞ。身勝手の極意。
And that's all we have for today's show. Thank you, Chanel, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Stay tuned for the next episode of Anime Catch Up, where we'll always get one of you Dragon Ball fans on the show. Sayonara. Yeah.